All right. Before we get started,
Raw
play me the
thoughts.
intro there.
Faith and friction.
Okay, there we go. I hope that was long enough because I don't know how long the intro is. Ne? I think it's like 7 seconds. I think I was supposed to wait a bit longer. But either way, I don't know. Should I? It doesn't really matter. It's fine. Either way, I'm here to just speak to you all about something very, very important, very, very serious, very, very intricate. And it's just about what's happening. It's just about what's happening just in general. So firstly, shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody. Hit that subscribe, hit that like if you haven't. But welcome to this channel. This channel, I don't know. I'm not about to speak about this channel. I want to speak about what I wanted to speak about, right? And what I want to speak about is what's happening, right? Especially with our police. So as we know, there is this viral video that has been going around of this officer who took like 2,000 rand from someone, and the old white man was like not having it at all. He was like, "You are not about to rob my people." Well, not really his people, but his worker. Either way, the point is there's a lady who took a bribe. She's a cop, and she was put on video. Now the thing is, if you live in South Africa, ne, even if you're not South African, I feel like especially if you're not South African, then you do know how much advantage these cops can try to take of you. And you know what, ne? There's another video I've had here on the channel where I spoke about what I witnessed of a cop taking a bribe, and there's not even a hoo-ha about it. There's literally not a hoo-ha about the whole thing of cops taking. We know these things, and I mean, at the end of the day, ne, I feel like as much as we can make it a thing and be like, yo, what, we all know how real this is. We all know that this is what they do. This is their modus operandi. This is how they operate, basically. And the fact that, like, the cops think they can fool us into thinking they were not involved. Like the guy who was like, I'm the supervisor. Oh, I'm the. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Because we all know that that's what you guys do. That's what these cops, ne, that's what they do everywhere, literally. Let me tell you something. Where I live right now, ne, there's this corner. It's like a dark corner, right? They love that corner. And let me tell you something. It's not just Metro, it's SEPs too. It's not just SEPs, it's Metro too. So like they alternate, and this thing is like it's I don't know, it's like a deep rooted corruption. I can't explain it. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like when these people come into the force, they come with this mindset of we're going to eat, we're going to steal. I don't know where this thing is coming from, but it does make sense because their leaders are also criminals. Their leaders are also corrupt. I mean, their leaders, you hear their leaders listen to Mazanga, you'll hear what their leaders are doing. China steal millions of drugs. Being involved in these things, you understand? So it's like, if their leaders are involved in such things, what makes you think that the low level soldiers will not be doing such things too? But it's really irritating. It's really irritating. And most of all, my problem with it is that they don't care. Right? They will literally take your last money, your rent money, just for their own profit, for their own pocket. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that man posted that video. Ne? I'm happy that there's a discussion around this thing, because this is really a crucial topic. This is really a serious topic, and at the end of the day, I feel like this topic links to all the other topics that we are talking about, right? Because at the end of the day, how can we fix a country if the law enforcement is not this thing is like, we can fix it, ne? We can try fix it. We can try do this, try do that. But once you leave the law enforcement to kind of like take over, then everything we've done gets undone. Basically. So for instance, look at March and March. Ne? Look at what's happening. These people, ne, I can assure you that if they try to fix it, they can try March and March. By these people, I'm talking about March and March and like that whole group of people, right? They can actually legit attempt to fix things. They can actually get some progress in trying to fix things. But then the problem is that after this, you need the law enforcement to take over, right? Because, for instance, if we look at it from a biblical term, right, from a biblical perspective, right, when someone has a demon and the demon is cast out, they tell you what, you have to replace that hole, right, that space where the demon lived, because if you don't, it's going to come back with seven more that are stronger, right, to occupy that place. So meaning that if you're going to clear something, you have to replace it with something. That's literally with anything. Like even in life, even with addictions, that's how it is with addictions. They'll tell you, Gucci, okay, once you stop or trying to quit something, you better find an activity to replace that. And most important, you have to find something that's healthier, because there's something called cross addictions. I learned about this very much deep. So cross addiction, I think it's when someone tries to leave one addiction, but in leaving it, they get addicted to something else, which is very easy for the brain to go to, because it's, for instance, you'll be like, okay, this is a bit less harsher than this, or what, you could put logic in it. But it's very dangerous, right? It's very, very dangerous. So if we use that same logic here, these people for much and much, they can be able to get whatever, they can push, they can whatever. But at the end of the day, law enforcement still has to come into the picture and make sure that they monitor the situation so that it doesn't happen again. Because at the end of the day, you're kicking them out and then you leave the place, they're going to come back. So you have to make sure that there's something there, which is most likely can be law enforcement who can stand there. Otherwise, what are we doing? What, we're working backwards. But now the problem is, if you kick these people out and you put the law enforcement that's as corrupt as this 2000 rand lady, then where are we going? We're going nowhere, because at the end of the day, these people are going to come back. The law enforcement is going to enable it because of their own bribes, right? So it's like we're working backwards. It's like we're working backwards, and we're working backwards because of our own police force, because of our own government. That's the only reason we're working backwards. And I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I feel like it's also like it's an accountability thing, right? Because the problem is that they don't hold each other accountable, and the problem is that it's an ethical thing. It's an ethical thing. It's like they've become so crooked and so corrupt that, like, they even scared to stand against each other, right? Some people get into corruption because they fear the people that they work with. And at the end of the day, I just want to speak also on that, right? It's like, if you're going to do something in life, right, this is where, like, morals and values come to be, like, very, very important, right? Sometimes we must have something called a backbone, right? You must have something called a backbone that tells you that regardless of what, you're going to stand on what you know is right and true. And for the simple fact that you're an officer of the law, you took an oath to serve and protect, quote unquote. You you know what, ne? Some other jobs require you to honestly have a backbone, ne? Some other jobs require you to just like live in truth, bro. Like, how can you want to enforce the law and you don't have a backbone? You cannot stand against crime, you cannot stand against evil when you're easily influenced, bro. Like, I feel like some other things, ne? It's like, I don't know what's wrong with us. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something wrong with us. There's literally something. You go usukele umsebenzi okuthiwa ukuthi lo msebenzi lo udinga ukuthi ube ngqo, uqonde kanje straight, be like mkhwanasi. That's what this job requires. And then you choose. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like someone who's going to go in the medical field, but their mind is not on saving lives, right? It's like you defeating the same purpose of what you're doing. Like, bro, if you are in health, if you're a paramedic, if you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, your main objective, your main goal is to save lives. That's your main thing. That's like your main job description. That's like your basic thing is to save lives, bro. If you're not going to even abide by the simplest, the most basic principle of your job, the most basic, and this is the thing, you're not volunteering. You're not volunteering. You had a choice. You chose this job, right? Like, I don't understand. You could have gotten your Sira, go work at Pick and Pay, bro. Go if you are that much, if you don't have that much of a backbone, go work somewhere else. Go do something else. You are choosing this job, and yet the basic principle, the first step, you are failing at it already. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. I feel like we got all our priorities misaligned, right? Firstly, and secondly, we love money too much. We love money too much because at the end of the day, right now we're seeing it's not about the job, it's just about money. That's all it's about. It's about you getting some money in your pocket, right? At what expense, it doesn't really matter. But as long as you get money in your pocket. And you know what, ne? If I were any police minister, if I was in charge of that unit, all of them, I would literally find out who was working on that day with them. All of them are getting fired. All of them are getting fired. Because there's no way you are taking a bribe for 2,000. There's four other cops there. Not even one sees it. Not even, and the reaction when the Mlungu is telling the reaction is just like, hey man, let's talk about it. Hey man, they're trying to cover up on top, bro. All of them are getting fired. If it's according to, but sadly, knowing the country we live in, SAPS release a statement. What do they say? We are doing bro. What investigation do you have to do when we see like, bro, you're telling us you have to do internal investigations. What internal investigations do you have to you have to look at them, you have to find out if that was really the money. If bro, I don't understand. I honestly don't understand what investigation they have to do, what they talking about. Bro, like it's insane. But you know what? All of them deserve to be fired, honestly. All of them deserve to be. And in fact, all of them deserve not only to be fired but to be charged too. To be the other ones, charge them as accomplices. Charge them as accomplices because there is no way. I'm telling you, ne, there is no way. If they were in as they plead ignorance, if they were as ignorant as they say they are, as they claim they are, then how is it possible that this lady is taking a bribe of 2K, right? And not even one of you looks at and saw anything suspicious or, bro, I don't know if y'all think we're dumb or y'all think what, but either way, we know, anyone who lives in South Africa knows that this is how they operate. This is how they do things. This is what they all want. They all want bribes. That's all they want. They all want bribes. I can assure you, Uguchi, like there's probably a handful of police officers who are not corrupt, hey? There's literally a handful of police officers, especially in Joburg. Tell me about Joburg. Bro, in Joburg, from SAPS to JMPD to Gauteng wardens, all these niggas are corrupt. All of them. All of bro, like it's so frustrating, bro. It's so, because you know what, ne? People work hard, ne? People work very hard. And people, these thugs, they use this badge, they use these guns, they use this law just to be able to extort people out of them. Bro, the same people you're supposed to be protecting. These niggas, instead of chasing the criminals, they taking bribe. Bro, come here to Uval. Come here to Uval. You'll see how these niggas will take someone. They'll just talk to them a bit. They'll come knowing Uguti, this person is a thug, this person is a criminal, and knowing Uguti, this person is doing wrongdoing, because that's what they want. They want you to do wrong so that you can have more of an incentive to bribe them. That's how they operate. They want to catch the drug dealers so they can squeeze the money out of them, because they know with you, a person who did nothing wrong, you will not take out the money, you will be chilling, right? And they know, bro, you know what, another thing, they're telling us what the municipality, the city, sorry, not the municipality, the city of Johannesburg is going bankrupt right now. Not only because of these niggas stealing the money, the politicians, the niggas making the budgets, you know these people stealing the money, pretending like, hey, we are trying to what we are trying to, all these parties, all of them combined, coalition stuff, all stealing. And what do they do, ne? Then they know, which you you're not going to understand what's happening. You're not going to question anything, right? Because you don't have anything to do with budgets. You don't have anything to do with this. But if you go into the deeper detail, corruption is taking so much of this money, right? Because these niggas will spend a whole day at a place, at a stop, and write 5 tickets. And those 5 tickets, they're writing probably for the white people, right? Probably for the, because here's another thing. Here's another problem. Ne? This is the you know what, ne? We've got this mentality, even as black people. It's a problem. It's a problem. Ukuthi siyakhuluma. Bafu, siyakhuluma. This is the problem. We relate too much on a racial thing, we relate too much. We relate too much. It's becoming a problem. It's like, just because we can talk to the officers, it makes it easier to bribe. Just because they are our brothers, it makes it, and this is the problem. This is why we honestly, I feel like one thing we need now, ne? We need apartheid police. That's what we need. If we could get those apartheid police to come, that's what we need. We need police who will not care who we are, how we look, what it's about, but just enforce, enforce, enforce. And if there's some people, there will be some people wrongly, what, there will be some who will abuse their power, what. But if, let it be, let it be. Come on, guys. How many years have we been under the thing of black police? And we see it's getting worse, it's getting worse, it's getting worse. Let us do something different for a change. Let us do something. Bring all those national party police. Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring back all those people, even the racist, the worst ones. Bring them back. Bring them back. Let those who committed the crime, even just a small crime, arrest them all one time. Because how long? How long will we go with this system of getting away with stuff because we can bribe the, you know what? Bring them back. Let them arrest. Let them beat up the black people. Let them whip them. It doesn't matter, as long as we can enforce the laws of the country, as long as we can cut out that corruption, we can figure out everything else in front. Because at the end of the day, we're seeing something here. Is that this thing of race wars, what, it's destroying us. It's killing us. We're becoming like other African countries. That's literally what it's becoming. We're becoming like those, literally the typical African countries. What we've become right now: a country without borders, a country that runs rampant with crime, borders, no drugs, doing whatever. Everything is everywhere. Everyone is doing whatever. Right? That's what we've become. So the solution: bring back that force. The South African police force, that's what we need. This service thing is not servicing us. It's not it's servicing their pockets. It's servicing their families there. It's not servicing us. It's not servicing us. Because these people, they work for us. Same as these politicians, they work for us. You guys, you're employed by us, not the other way around, whereby you think, you Ramaphosa, you are our employee. That's the thing. Because for you to get there, we put you there. We employ you, and then you want to tell us. These people, guys, these people, it's just, you know what? But we know what they do. We know they're always taking bribes. We know this their modus operandi. This is their modus operandi. And I'm just a bit heartbroken that Mazanga didn't get fully, like, how they took on the Tshwane and the Ekurhuleni police departments. I feel like they went a bit deeper there. But this side with JMPD, like, I feel like Gauteng police, all the Gauteng police, they need like a whole separate commission just a separate commission, just one specific commission that targets only the police forces. The dirt there, the scums there, the rubbish there, the garbage there. Your regular South African citizen is a better cop than the cops. Your regular South African citizen is a better cop than your mob justice, your vigilantes, they are better cops than the cops. Bro, what is that? What is that? We don't have police. We don't have police. We have extortionists in uniform and badges and guns. We don't have police. We have extortionists that are protected by the Constitution. That's all we have. We don't have police. Police, it's South Africa. Police your own neighborhood. Police yourselves. That's what they tell. Why everyone is why there's ADT? Why there's Gap? Why there's what? Why there's 24? Why there's all of these companies? Because we don't have police. We have to police ourselves. We have to police our community. We have to police. Bro, now the white man has to police the police. Disgusting, honestly. Disgusting. And the fact that these people have no backbone. They have no backbone at all. They are all flimsy and weak. All of them. Flimsy and weak. Nothing. Not even one of them. Shh. These police guys. It's not even police at this point. It's just thugs. Just thugs with guns, badges, blue uniform, and green uniform. Whatever they wear these days. It's like there's 10,000 police forces, but crime is still going up. Corruption is still going. It's like more of everyone who enters the force, they enter. Okay, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna take. Bro, no backbones. Y'all don't have backbones. Y'all should grow backbones. In fact, we should literally police now. We should police. Like, what else is there to do? Because we are not as corrupt as the police. We are not even corrupt at all. We literally want what's best for our communities. But these niggas will come here and they will take bribes. They will turn around and tell us, hey, crime stats this, hey, crime stats that. Shut up. When you guys are the ones who are making these crime stats go up either way. By your negligence, by your taking the bribe, because they don't think these people, you will take a bribe from a drug dealer. Tomorrow he does something worse, you take a bribe. Bro, this nigga now knows that all he has to do is take out money because you guys are money hungry. You are so greedy. Greed. Man, you know what? I feel like if you think about it, that's why we appreciate when we see officers like Warrant Officer Sanders. He's still a warrant officer by the. It just shows also there are promotions, corruption. Everything is corrupt with the South African Police Service. Everything is corrupt. That's why I'm saying remove this service because clearly it's not servicing us. It's servicing their pockets. It's servicing their politicians. It's servicing their personal interest. It's not servicing us. Bring back the force. Let it force now. Let's go back and force. Let's force things because these people, they are not doing anything. Anything at all. This is why I'm saying when we see warrant officers like Warrant Officer Sander, we kind of like feel so compelled to help, to donate, to go behind such a cause. Why? Because we understand that it's 1 in a million. 1 in a million. 1 in a million. Trust me. Think about it. Warrant Officer Sander, even him, he was saying, Uguti, the people there at the office were telling him, now you are playing with the big powers. Just relax and leave it aside. That person who told him that, they are also corrupt because they know, Uguti, these are big powers. They are too scared. They have no backbone. No backbone. This is why when we see an officer with a backbone like Mkwana's, we are so happy. We are so grateful because there's none. There's none. They are all just thugs. Just thugs, extortionists in uniforms. Bring back the South African Police Force. Like and subscribe.